Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast. I'm here with my buddy.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, welcome.
It's good to see you.
How you doing, man? You got the winter hat on today.
Yeah, it's only like a high of 48 or something.
Yeah, it's
like that
crazy.
today.
It's like 80 yesterday.
Yeah, it's gorgeous
2
over
days
the
ago.
weekend and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it was awesome. And then
And
yeah,
now
today
it's 40 again.
I wasn't sure if you had the heat on in the basement, so
Well, you know, sometimes well, no, it's past April. Of course, we shut it down.
Yeah, it turned off. Yeah,
You're cold.
So,
put on a sweatshirt and a hat.
So I put on a hat.
Bring your blanket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
came over prepared, man.
Good. Well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Did you have a lovely Mother's Day?
Oh yeah, always.
Good.
Yeah,
Always.
you know, I made sure I was away for the day so my wife could have all the time with the kids. Because
the whole point.
That's the whole point of Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, so the mother can have the day with the kids.
Yeah. That's
Right.
Yeah.
I know you did the same thing.
I did, yeah. My wife said something about like gifts or something. I kind of looked at her. I was like, "Well, you're not my mother. Talk to them." Spoiler, you know.
Yeah. Well, geez, talk to your kids about
Yeah. What do
that.
you look at me?
They're old enough now.
Yeah.
Use their Christmas money for.
I gotta buy you stuff too.
Yeah, they got enough for the book fair, don't they?
Yeah. Weird, huh? Weird how that works out.
Yeah.
But no, man. No, I said it and I laughed. And
Good. Yeah, I'm sure you did. You laughed at your jokes
Thought
all
it was
the time.
hilarious. Yeah. Thought it was hilarious. Just later, I'm like, well, you're not my mother. Talk to them. Oh,
man, you're cracking yourself up right now.
it was hilarious. But
I'm good. Well, I'm glad you had a good Mother's Day.
yeah, it's great. Now we were out at the soccer fields with the kids all day, and then we got home and got to grill out. So it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And just enjoyed some time, just
Oh yeah.
hanging out in the backyard and just letting the grill roll, man.
Good, man.
Yeah,
Well, I got a chance too. I did a dry brine.
you did it.
I did it. Yeah.
With
Let's
the
talk
steaks?
about that one. With the steak, yeah, I did
Nice.
a sirloin steak, and
Just one.
it was a big one. Yeah. It was a big one because it was just for me and the wife. So the kids had
Hot dogs.
Yeah,
There
hot
you
dog.
go.
Don't even remember what they had, but yeah, it wasn't.
Cheese quesadilla.
No, I made some chicken for them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, chicken. But yeah, it was just for me and the wife. So it was a big one.
Nice, man.
But let's go ahead and pick a winner for this week before we forget, Ben.
Don't want to get too far in.
Right, yeah. So again, we're giving away something each week to somebody to people that subscribe to our newsletter over at burnpitbbq.com. And in May here, we're giving away a pair of grilling gloves, a bottle of our downrange savory barbecue rub, and a bottle of our Memphis style barbecue rub.
Delicious.
Yes, you can do just about anything with those things. I tell you what, Ben, I sold a lot of that Memphis style over the weekend.
Honestly, Greg, it's creeping up. It's creeping up into like a top tier seller for us. So,
Yeah.
If you haven't tried it, highly recommend it. It's. I'll be honest, man. I did chicken last night and I used it on.
I use it on chicken too over the weekend.
And we talk to people all the time about this.
Mhm.
That it's one if you're cooking for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For like a party or anything, it's great. It's not spicy. You don't have to worry about that.
Right.
And you can use it on just about anything,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I love to use it when I do like a smoked mac and cheese. Love to use it on deviled eggs. Love to use it on chicken. I use it on the turkey this past Thanksgiving. Highly recommend it. So give it a go.
Yeah. So we picked a winner before we came on here, and we have a name for this one. So Annette Prejean. Don't have an address for you, but I do have an email address. We'll shoot you an email, and we'll get your address. But Annette, congratulations.
Congratulations. Way to go. Enjoy.
And she's been a subscriber for 2 years.
Oh,
So she's been following us for a while.
look at that.
Hey, you know?
Appreciate that.
Yeah. And like I said last time, like our subscribers continue to grow. We send out a weekly newsletter where we, share the podcast, but then we also share some recipes, some tips, and some deals and other things that we got going on. So, head over to burnpitbbq.com and subscribe there. You'll be entered in to win automatically. And like I said, we're going to be picking a winner each week this year, giving away stuff so people can try it out. And again, as a thank you for people that are, following the journey and, sharing the news of Burn Pit all over the place. But yeah, congrats, Annette.
Way to go.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ben, it happened. It happened over the weekend.
Oh boy.
I was talking to somebody and they came up to the booth. I was at an event here in Wisconsin, a veterans event, and talking with a gentleman, and he came up to the booth and he asked, point blank, without anything else, kind of one of the first things he said to me, he's like, what kind of pellet grill do you own?
Oh boy.
I said, I don't. And he just looked at me, confused. He's like, what, so you have like a charcoal or stick burner? I was like, yeah.
Just say like, yeah, 6 of them.
But are we to that point now, Ben, where people just assume everybody has a pellet smoker or grill if they barbecue? Because this was the first time anybody, like, really to start off the conversation was like, this was like the first thing that he asked me, what kind of pellet grill do you own?
You know, man, there's a good chance that I would say, man, like I had a call last week on, I don't remember what day it was, but with with Chris over at Lloyd's True Value.
Yeah, yeah.
So new
good supporter over there.
Yeah, I mean they carry our products, they sell stuff, and they were placing an order, and I needed to call and talk to them about that and stuff. But I just asked him, I said real quick, like, have you guys been selling like a lot of grills lately? And he goes, yeah, it's starting to bump up, obviously with the weather getting nice and all that. And I said,
Father's Day's coming up.
I said, well, what's been selling? And he said, the pit bosses.
Pit bosses.
I
believe it. And like, aside from this conversation, the other conversations I had with people, like, what kind of smoker did you just get, or what are you looking at? Rectech.
Yeah,
a lot of Rectech.
I've seen a lot of Rectechs lately too.
Their quality, I mean, people who have the Rectech, I know they love them. Like, it's a little bit cheaper than, it's almost like $900 cheaper than like the equivalent size to like some of these other bigger ones, like the Yoders or like the Traegers or whatever. But the quality is just about the same. But man, I was amazed that this was like, we're almost at that point where people just assume if you barbecue or grill, you have a pellet smoker.
I don't know. I mean, how mumuch longer did the conversation last after that?
It didn't last much longer after that, Ben.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he just saw it on my face. Like,
yeah.
Because he asked what kind of, and I said, I don't. And then we kind of almost stopped at that point then. But I asked, what kind do you have? Again, he had a Rectech or something like that, and
you remember?
I kind of shut it down after that.
Yeah, right.
Buddy.
I was gonna say he shut it down. You shut it down.
It was time to move on. But anyways, like that's kind of where we're at. Like it's just like, and like when we talk to people who are getting into it, which is cool, it's great. Like people are getting into barbecuing and smoking because of the ease of these pellet grills and smokers. But rarely do I find, when we talk to people who are just getting into it, that I just bought my first Weber, or I just bought like my first offset, very rare. But I guess that kind of goes to the ease of that now using the pellet smokers. It's easy to do.
I guess, man, I was reading this thing the other day where this guy was talking about how he had started a brisket like probably around like 11, 12, maybe 1 o'clock at night or something like that, right? In the morning. And he was doing it on, I don't know, some pellet smoker too. And he's like, I don't know what happened, but it was about like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and like just something like just to get up and check it.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, thankfully I did, because like
power went out.
No, the like his auger in his pellet smoker went out, and so like it wasn't like feeding. Correctly. I don't know.
Yeah.
How, all these things do now. So I would use charcoal.
Right. Yeah.
Big dumb idiot. So
temp low, add more.
Yeah, right. Not hard. so it's, yeah, man, it's like stopped working. So it wasn't feed everything correctly. So it was like getting clogged up, right?
Yeah.
So like he goes out there and checks the dude. It's like things on fire.
Oh,
and
man.
He's like, I got like 2 feet from the house. Like for whatever reason, like something like, so like God was looking after me that day.
Jeez.
And, like I got up and checked it. Like
clean your augers. Yeah. If you do have a pellet, you got to make sure you service that.
That's the thing, man. Right. So like, and too, like, keep that stuff away from your house.
Yeah, man. Like, I guess that's the concern. Like, people like to say, well, I can just set it and forget it. Well,
can you?
Yeah, can you? I mean,
it's
is that really the best? Yeah.
If stuff goes wrong,
right?
you know, like you still have to have kind of that.
What's your backup plan?
Yeah, and the safety behind it, right? Like, and it's tough too because I know like we talked to a lot of people who are like, man, yeah, it's tough. Like you can control the temp, but like if you get it and like it's just in like kind of like a wind tunnel right there. Like it really messes with it, and it just starts burning, and then your temps shoot way up, and then it shuts down, and like
again, like it's one of those things that you have to get used to it. You have to try it out a few times before you maybe do those overnight cooks or whatever, you know.
But even then, it's like even if you've tried it out 100 times, it can still fail that one time, and then now what?
Yeah. And you got
you just wrecked a great piece of meat.
Yeah. And you got to service them. Like we talked to our buddies at Rosman's, like, you know, Joe and Brandon, who are official Traeger service techs. And they're like, the biggest thing that they see, especially during the spring, is like clogged augers. So make sure you get out there and you clean them out before you fire them up for the first time, if this is your first time during the season.
And we'll continue to check it during the season.
Yeah. And if you don't know how to do it, like there are people at the local hardware stores that are usually, you know, service techs, or they have some knowledge that they can help you out. I mean, we're not experts by any means on pellet smokers, but we talk to so many people throughout the years, at these events and stuff. Like, you can't just set it and forget it. You gotta, you know, make sure you're servicing them, you know, doing regular maintenance, and then also like have a plan. Like, be safe with these things, because otherwise, the next thing you know, your whole house is on fire because your auger's clogged. And it's 2:00 in the morning, and you don't want to take the time to get up and check it. You know.
Yeah. Or move it out away from the house. Like, it's one thing if your grill burns, right? Like that's a bummer. That's a tough day. But rather the grill than your house.
Yeah. So that's well. Anyways, Ben, that was just interesting to me. That the assumption was, if you have a barbecue business, you must have a pellet grill. But we'll see if that trend continues. But I just, like, after 3.5 years of going out to events, like that was the first time that happened.
Yeah, man, I'd say probably we hear at least 70% of the time for people that we talk to have pellet grills.
Oh yeah, or they're looking at getting one. Like they only have a propane one, but they want to take the next step, and the next step for them is a pellet.
Greg, I'll be honest too, man. Like, I don't know if you notice this, but it's like this time of year, right? People are cleaning out their garages and kind of going through and doing like that spring cleaning, right? And like this is the time of year where I see the most amount of gas grills out by
on the streets.
Yeah, out on the street.
Yeah. I've people getting rid of their Webers too. Make sure you're going out and looking at the marketplace, because what we're seeing now too is like people are getting rid of their charcoal and they're just going straight to pellets.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. A lot of these older folks we talk to, like, I just like the ease of it, you know, being able to turn it on and not have to worry about charcoal.
And then you can get like a smaller size too, right? Like, and they'll be like, well, you know, I need to downsize. I'm not cooking for all these people like I used to be. Like, my kids are gone. My grandkids don't, you know, like, it's just me and my wife. I'm not going to fire up this whole thing for 2 burgers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then we say, why not?
Yeah.
What's your point?
Not understand what you're saying to me. Well, it sounds like you got to figure out some other things to put on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I agree. Like, I don't like to just fire it up just for like 2 burgers.
Right.
You know, or a couple of brats or something. But like, okay, well, what else am I going to do with it?
I guess to me, it just tastes so much better. Like, over the charcoal, over like fire versus, you know, pellets or whatever.
Something about it, man.
Propane. But, you know, as long as you're getting out and doing it, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
But just don't assume everybody has a pellet grill, because some of us are kind of holding out forever.
See you later.
Yeah, even though it's so prevalent, we talk about it all the time. Like, I have zero want to go buy a pellet grill. What about you?
Oh man,
I'm intrigued. Like, I would, like, if I were to get one, like, I'd want to get one to experiment on it. Like, I'm not like looking to get one because I want to cook good food on one. Like, I guess, if that makes sense.
So my wife and I were at like a hardware store not too long ago, and we always walk through the grill section.
Naturally. Yeah.
Like,
see if there's any deals going on.
Yeah, just see what's going on. I like to always see like what they have too, man. Take stock of like the inventory, like, you know, what are they carrying, right?
Right.
And then I always kind of go to where I like the tools and stuff are. See if there's anything new that I can't live without.
Yeah.
You know? But then they usually have kind of the charcoal and other stuff like that in that section, right? And I pointed to the pellets and I was like, do you know what those are? And she's like, no, what are those? I was like, well, those are the pellets they use for pellet grills. And she's like, She said they look like gerbil food.
Yeah, rabbit food.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know if I could eat something that gets cooked with that. It's like, well,
it's just wood, right?
Essentially, yeah. I mean, just stuffed into those little tubes, I guess. But I don't know, man. That was her reaction to it. So I don't know. I've never really. I don't think I've put too much effort or thought into like looking at buying like a pellet grill, I guess.
No, honestly, I haven't. Like, we talk to people about it a lot of times. Like, hey, what do you recommend? Like, or what are you getting? What are you looking at? Why are you doing that? And that's where we get like these recommendations, because the consensus we get from a lot of people is like the Rec Techs, the Pit Bosses,
Traegers.
Right. I mean,
but I'd say honestly, man, like from what we're hearing, especially like lately, and even kind of talking to like some of the people that, you know, the suppliers that we work with and stuff, it seems like, you know, Pit Boss and Rec Tech are right up there. I'd say Pit Boss is probably the number one.
Yeah, I'd say that too.
From I don't even know anybody that I talk to that has a Pit Boss. I maybe heard like one complaint, maybe.
Yeah, I can't think of one.
And I think the only reason they complained was like, they're like, I think it was like, well, it's not the same as my charcoal grill. And
yeah,
I'm going back to that. And that was it.
Yeah.
Like that was.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good. Go back to charcoal. I highly recommend that. But yeah, and then it goes into like the black top or the flat tops, right? So like
the Blackstones.
Traeger just came out with one. Weber just came out with one. I was talking with somebody about the differences between like the Blackstones and like the new Traeger ones that came out. And
did you say much?
No,
do you have much input?
I don't have much input, but like we just talk about like what you're seeing out there, what you're looking at, and this guy was a Traeger fanatic, so he loves Traegers and he loves what he's doing with their flat tops, the griddles, and apparently, like, I guess with the Blackstones, there's some cool spots on there, so it's like a coil, where it goes up and down.
Sure.
Well, I guess Traeger, their claim to fame now with the new flat tops is the griddles is that it's an even cooking. So like they have an even cooking surface, so you don't get like those cool spots like what you would with a coil.
You find that out by running your tongue across the whole thing, right?
Yeah, that's exactly that's scientific method of how to check it. Yeah.
Turn it up really hot.
If it's really hot and really cold, then it's the difference. But if it's hot all the way across, then
gotcha.
That's how you know it's good. But I mean that's like all these companies now are like trying to find what's going to separate them from the other one. What kind of gadget? What kind of size? People are going bigger now. Like talking to people that are starting catering businesses on the back of a truck, and they want pellets on the back there. Like so, there's going to come a point where you're going to roll up to a friggin' food truck, and it's going to have a pellet grill on the back instead of like a actual grill or smoker.
I thought the guy had a gas one.
No, it was gas, but then he was also using a pellet.
Okay.
But he had a custom though.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess like the ease, start a business fine, but then like you can tell when it's a pellet versus when it's a stick or when it's charcoal, and our competition's the same way. Like the judges, backyard barbecue judges who aren't professionally trained or anything like that. They score the ones with the charcoal or the wood higher than the ones with the pellets. It's just a fact. Like no ways around it. Like, and we had one guy that was there for 2 years with a pellet smoker, and he just comes up to me. He's like, I can't figure out why my food is. The next year he changed to a charcoal because he saw the winners all had charcoal. And guess what happened? He won third place, So I mean, like, if pellets and that's you like the ease of it and whatever, but we're just starting to see like the ones that win the competitions are the ones that are still using charcoal or stick burners. Well, I digress. Get off my soapbox.
Oh, man, it's funny. My dad, he's actually been talking about the kind of the griddles and stuff.
Yeah.
But like he wants to get like a smaller, maybe like a 12x16.
Yeah, like a camp chef or something like that.
But for the camper to have, because he's like, I want to rig it to where he's got like the kind of that slide out bar.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got like a sink in there. He's like, well, I don't really use the sink outside a whole lot. I'd rather put in like a little griddle right here and stuff.
Right.
You can hook the gas right up to it and stuff, and then it slides in and out.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, get that maybe. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's nice for those days, obviously, when you're out camping and can't cook over the fire.
Oh yeah, like I have nothing against like the griddles and stuff. Like I see people camping with them all the time. It's easy to clean up. The smaller ones you can pack up real simple. Start them up right away. But they're starting to make the travel pellet ones now too, like the real small travel pellet size or
almost like tailgate size.
Yeah, pellet grills. Well. But all right, man. Well, enough about freaking pellet grills. So I did the dry brine for the steaks.
Okay.
I didn't do 48 hours.
All right, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I didn't do 48 hours.
Let's dive into. All right, so what kind of steak did you do?
I did a sirloin roast.
Okay.
So it was a
roast.
Yeah, it was like
a sirloin roast
steak. Yeah.
Okay, so
it was a steak.
Steak.
It was about an inch thick.
Okay.
It was a decent size, like lengthwise. It was pretty big.
Okay, and just one.
Just one because it was, me and the wife were sharing it, so it was probably like 2 pounds.
Okay,
it was big. Right. It was decent size.
So what were you using as your dry brine?
Salt and pepper.
Easy day.
That was it.
Did you rub it out with oil at all first or anything?
Nope.
Nice. Okay.
So, because last time we talked about like we saw the recipe and the author of the recipe did a 48-hour dry brine, and I was like, if I can, I will. But I pulled the steak out, and I was gone all weekend. But then I came, so I did it all day Sunday. So it was almost a 12-hour.
Okay.
12-hour brine. Dry brine, just sea salt and ground black pepper.
On a plate, essentially just
in a container, but
wide open.
It was
not
open.
Covered.
Yeah,
okay.
It wasn't. Yeah, because she also had it open, so not covered. So it was open. Yep. So I did both sides, salt, pepper, and then I put it in the refrigerator, uncovered, for about 12 hours.
Okay.
Because I was going to do it in the evening for dinner, and then then I fired up the Weber, and I used B&B charcoal. I used a little bit of hickory wood chips.
Did you go hickory?
Yeah, okay. I love it, man. I loved it.
Do you do? This is kind of off track, I guess, but like, do you when you're doing steaks, do you typically throw in some chips or chunks or anything?
Now
like
I
that?
do chips, yeah.
Okay.
And I like the hickory. It just smells so good, so that's why. A lot of it's just my personal preference.
Sure.
I love the smell of it.
Sit out there and just.
But I left it uncovered, so because it was gonna be a quick cook, so I had time to stay out there. So this was I oiled my grates, got it up to temperature, and then I took the lid off and I slapped the.
What was the temp you were looking for, man?
I mean, I was going to like 400, 450, so high heat.
Went hot.
So I put it directly over the coals, and maybe 4 or 5 minutes aside. Wasn't too bad, and pulled it off.
Did you notice a difference?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you really?
I did. By doing the dry brine, I did, and my wife did too, and she mentioned it. She said, "This is really good. What'd you use?" I just salt and pepper.
Okay, there's your answer.
Yeah, would I do it again? Yeah,
absolutely. Would you go longer?
Maybe. I'd probably go lighter on the salt. I use kind of the sea salt's a little bit more concentrated, so I might do a little bit less on the salt.
What was the ratio you did?
Just
like
eyeball,
like 1-to-1. Like, did you go like?
Yeah, it was 1-to-1. Yeah,
like salt and pepper about the same amount. Okay.
Yeah. But I thought maybe it was just a little too salty, because it really penetrated the meat. So, all the way through. So I thought maybe it was a tad, and I was waiting for my wife to say something, but she's like, "No, this is really good." So she didn't mind it. So maybe it was just me. But yeah, I mean, it was just really tender. Turned out great. Like we had a little bit left over because it was a big steak. I had it for lunch yesterday. Still really good.
Surprised you didn't crush that thing.
I'm not an animal, Ben.
That's not true. I've seen you.
I was still full from all the food I got at the event at the weekend.
Yeah, the free food.
My
free $99
steak fajitas and pizza.
It's steak
bagels.
Fajitas?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Ben. Don't
Holy
worry
cow,
about
man,
it.
You can bring any home.
No. Why would I bring any home?
Who used all my food tickets? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna sign Ben up.
You got two passes and two sets of food tickets.
Not bring them. Like,
Yeah, well,
stay home on this one. I got.
Yeah, well, still a little full from that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I told you it's a big steak.
Good.
But I know I've grilled up some broccoli with it, not
Okay.
grilled, but in the cast iron, and then some mushrooms and onions sautéed them.
Did you do the mushrooms and onions in with the
Cast
broccoli too?
No, it's different. I used the cast iron. I did the broccoli, and then took the broccoli out, and then I put the mushrooms and onions in there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do that, man, like, can we kind of talk through that a little bit? Because
Sure.
the vegetables probably take a little bit longer than the steak does.
It depends. Like, so,
Or kind of, I guess, what doneness you're going for on.
yeah, I like well, with the steaks, like, it was medium rare, so it was nice, still nice pink in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a little cooler, so I didn't let it get up to room temperature first, so it took a little bit longer on the cook. So that's why 4 to 5 minutes. Usually I'm looking like 2 to 4 minutes aside, and especially the high heat too, so you don't burn it. But I left the cover off, so that, again, like, a lot of that heat's escaping, so it's not like an oven effect in there. But like with the vegetables or whatever, so like talking broccoli, like I usually get the fresh head of broccoli, and then I cut it up into, bite-sized chunks or whatever. Yep. And I love the cast iron because I like the char on it. So I'll put a little bit of butter in there, and then I'll put the broccoli in there, roll it around in the butter while it's heating up, and then season it with some salt, pepper, garlic, and let it go. Let it char up a little bit. Then I'll cover it for a little bit so it steams a little bit so it gets softer. And then for this one, it only took maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
So then did you use the same cast iron for?
Yeah. So I took the broccoli and I put it in the container, kept it warm, and then I put some more butter in the cast iron. Then I put my mushrooms and my onions in there, season them up, and then let them saute down.
Did you close the lid on that too?
That one I don't usually. Usually I'll just keep stirring it so the onions don't like burn or they don't stick to the bottom or whatever. But I really keep it simple with that. I put
over the flames.
Yeah. Well, this I did inside, so the cast iron on the stove. Yeah. Okay. But I would do it the same way if I was outside. So right over the coals.
So that's why I asked you, man, kind of what you were doing, because it's always like, man, if you run with the steaks first, right? Like those cook pretty hot and fast, and then you get your vegetables and stuff. So it's like kind of getting everything done at the same time, I think, is not always the easiest thing.
No.
When, especially on like the Webers, like, because you do have limited room.
Mm-hmm. This one I did the steak first, and then I pulled it and I put it in the oven. The oven was off, so just to keep it warm. And I already had the broccoli ready to go. So as I was cooking that up, I was getting the mushrooms and the onions ready. So it was really kind of bang, bang, bang. And everything was still warm. The steak stayed warm in the oven. Doesn't cook too much else after that, but it stays warm. And then the broccoli and the mushrooms and onions are ready to go. So as soon as the mushrooms and onions were done, hey, it's time to eat. Cut the steak up, get it how you like it, and then go to town.
Not bad, man.
Yeah, but I'd say, try the dry brine out. I really liked it. I did put an article last week out on the website about dry brining steak. Just a little bit of background on it. And let me pull it up here real fast for you, those that might not have seen it. Kind of just a little bit more background on it. So where are you at here? Go out to the website, dry brine steak. Yeah, so it's just another way to infuse flavor and moisture. Helps to draw the moisture out. So again, you're penetrating the meat with the salt, drawing the moisture out, and you can definitely tell.
Would you do anything different?
No, like I said, I would just maybe do a little bit less salt.
Sure. Okay.
Maybe a little bit more pepper.
Would you do any garlic at all?
No, I like just the way it was.
Okay. All right, Greg.
Nope, I would keep it the same way. Yep. Try it out. Dry brine your steak.
Can't go wrong, man.
I might try a little bit longer, maybe 24 hours.
Okay.
A little less salt, a little bit longer, see what happens. But yeah, it's really tender inside, still got the color I was looking for. And it's always a win-win, you know. The person that's eating it that didn't cook it is like, hey, how did you do this? It tastes really good. Like, that's always a win.
Yeah. Yeah. I would take that.
Win-win.
Nice.
Yeah. And then you did a steak as well? Burger, steaks?
No, we did wings.
Wings. Wow.
Did wings.
It's been a while since we did some wings.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
It's been a bit. Man, it was awesome. I did another version of like my own homemade buffalo sauce.
Mm-hmm. The percolator.
No, not a percolator, just buffalo, buffalo. So no barbecue sauce in there. But I did use hot brass, so our garlic habanero. So it had a good kick to it, man.
Good.
It had a good kick to it. It's pretty simple. It had a lot of butter, so it was delicious.
Great.
Yeah, we did 3 different kinds of wings. So we did the buffalo. We did kind of like sweet heat ones. We had my wife had like that sauce that I told you about like from a while back that she got like this almost like chutney of
chutney.
Yeah, it's like pineapple. What was it? Pineapple habanero or something. Really not spicy, more on the sweet side. But I did use our sweet heat kind of for a rub on that. And then I just did kind of a dry one with downrange. Yeah. And the kids crushed those ones.
Nice.
So my son told me, he's like, Dad, these ribs are delicious. Said, well, they're wings. We got to work on your meat, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
So, but no, it was, yeah, they crushed them. Turned out great. Also tried, got a loaf of French bread and cut that into slices. Took some olive oil and just kind of brushed it and then hit it with some of our all-purpose garlic seasoning. Put that right over the coals for more like an appetizer. Yeah. I was looking to do like a fresh, like a bruschetta. But we didn't have the cheese or tomatoes at the house.
Didn't have anything to do.
So we just kind of did a garlic
bread. Hey, there you go.
So really awesome. Good. Yeah, it turned out great. Can't go wrong. Highly recommend it if you've never done it. It's super simple. Just got to watch it. Yeah. Because it can burn real quick. Yeah. And then we did some chicken breasts last night and with baked potatoes. And so I saw this recipe where you kind of you put them in the tin foil, you rub them down with a little bit of olive oil and you coat up the outside, salt, and then you almost like you kind of mash them up, and it was great. I don't know. Good. It's a good time.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
So we got Memorial Day coming up. We got special edition podcast coming up.
Yeah.
With a friend that we've mentioned before, but
we're not going to get too far into it.
We'll talk about it
once it happens.
But I just got the confirmation, Ben. So hopefully we're good for this special edition. But yeah, we're gonna be talking beer can chicken next episode with a special guest, and should be a good one.
Yeah, one
right in time for Memorial Day and the summer kickoff to cooking and grilling outside. Beer can chicken's always one of our favorites, but we get to talk to an expert on it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Me too, man.
Yeah, so we'll kind of end this one here. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up this weekend. You're going to be out in Green Bay.
Yeah, the Resch Center.
For
Meat Fest.
It's
going to be great.
Can anybody attend that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoever, yeah. Come on out.
Coming out, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Saturday only, right?
Yeah, Saturday, 11 to 6.
What day is that? What date?
The 18th.
May 18th.
May 18th, yeah. 11 to 6.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, I'll be out there. With the rubs and the gloves.
Nice.
And
get some Father's Day gifts.
Yeah, talking
son-in-law,
about meat.
People who love grilling and barbecuing and meat.
Man, I'm excited. I'm probably not going to sell a thing. I'm going to be walking around the whole time.
Here we go. Spend all of our money before we...
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Well, if you go there, make sure you stop by and check in on Ben. Take a picture of the empty booth and let me know so I can put it in his
will
file.
now have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, he really wasn't here.
We do have people that listen to the podcast and show up where we're at, Ben.
Yep.
You know that, right?
I do.
Okay, good.
I'm not too worried.
All right, good.
I hope they show up. I have to go to the bathroom. I might need to run the booth for a second.
$3 an hour. We'll pay you in sauce.
Maybe.
Okay. All right, man. Well, we'll talk to you next week, and we're going to drop a banger next week.
Oh, man.
It's going to be so
awesome.
good.
It's going to be awesome.
All right. Well, have a good weekend. I won't be out there with you this weekend, Ben.
No,
so
it'll be a good time. It'll be fun.
Have a good time out there. Yeah. Talk to a lot of people about barbecue and grilling.
I got a lot of pellet grill questions now.
Yeah, I bet. All right, man. We'll talk to you next week.
Take it easy.
Cheers.